Hi, I'm Lesley Koehnen of Village Health. Thank you for joining me for Shoulders and Neck Level 4. This is definitely a continuation of the last video, Level 3, with the foam roller, but today you won't need the foam roller. But just like before we get into it, just like any other new exercise or movement routine, you want to consult with your doctor or physician first. Today we will be bringing our arms over our head into a V or a slightly wider V. If by doing that while lying on the floor, you feel any twinges in your neck or your shoulders or gripping in the tops of your shoulders or your neck, you're not ready for this level yet. We don't want to push it. This is something we gently work towards in order to increase range of motion. And these are just some ways through these videos are just some ways we can help to increase that range of motion and decrease neck tension and pain over time, but sometimes it takes a while, and there might be some other exercises or physical therapy type moves you might need, but this is just something you can have with some props you might have lying around your house. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. You're going to need your mat and you're going to need a pillow if you have forward head posture. So you're going to lie down on your mat with your knees bent and your feet flat, and your legs are going to be hip width apart. And again, you're going to use that pillow if you tend to have forward head posture in order to get your head in line with the rest of your spine. Otherwise, you can go ahead and set that pillow to the side. So once you're there, this is just like the foam roller exercise. You're going to stretch those arms back over your head. You want to make sure they touch the floor. So if they're hanging out and not touching the floor, you want to work with the foam roller. Okay, because you want to be able to have your arms on the floor. Now, they don't need to be parallel. They can be in a V or even a slightly wider V. And again, just like I said at the very beginning, you don't want to feel any twinges of pain or any gripping in the neck or the tops of your shoulders. If you're feeling some gripping in the neck, the tops of the shoulders, or even into the top of your arm, that's not your tricep, it's the delt. If you're feeling that, you don't want to feel it there either. Okay? So we want to have the arms back over the head. You're going to inhale here in that V or even a slightly wider V. And then just like in the last video, you want to exhale and draw those shoulder blades down the back to bring the arms into more of a goal post position. You're going to inhale and stretch it up. And exhale, draw those shoulder blades down the back into goal post. And you're going to inhale, stretch it up. And you're going to exhale, draw those shoulder blades down the back into goal post. Notice that the backs of my hands and my forearms and my elbows are trying to stay on the mat. They're gliding along the floor. Inhale as you stretch and exhale. And as I do this movement, I'm not feeling any twinges in my neck or in the tops of my shoulders. What I am feeling is some stretching happening across the front of my chest. And I'm definitely feeling some work in my mid-back because I'm actively trying to pull those shoulder blades down when I draw my arms down into goal posts. So keep going. Inhale as you stretch your arms up. Exhale as you bring them down. And again, you want to be feeling stretching across the front of your chest. You might be feeling it down your side body a bit, and you might be feeling some engagement in your mid-back from when you pull those shoulder blades down your back. This is a great exercise to kind of open up the chest, continue to work on strengthening good posture through the head, neck, and shoulders. And if you've gotten to this point, you're really keeping that shoulder range of motion strong. Okay, but again, just remember, if anything doesn't feel right, you can always contact me through my website, villagehealthmn.com, or through my email address. Thank you so much for joining me today.